Good morning. Let's start with feet hip width. Knees relaxed, hips in line, shoulders back and down, crown up towards the sky, chin parallel to the ground. One hand on the chest, one just below the ribs. Breathing in and out through the nose, aiming the in-breath to the lower hand. So welcome to the TUTUKAKA coast. Amazing scenery. And this video is for my very good friend Debrilla, because I won't see her over Christmas. And she'll realize why as we get towards the end. Just bring the arms down, take the feet nice and wide. Toes in line, edge of the feet parallel, bring the right arm up, and we're going to inhale, exhale over to the left as we slide that left hand down the leg. Come back to center, staying on the same side. Inhale, exhale over. So maybe a little further. Coming back to center, inhale, lengthen up, then exhale over. And then we'll swap the arms. Inhale, exhale to the right. So only go as far as feels good for you. Inhale, exhale over. Back to center. Inhaling and exhale. And come back to center. Bring the arms shoulder level. And we're going to twist at the waist. So exhale as you twist, inhale back to center. Exhale, twist, inhale back. So exhale. So trying to keep the hips facing forwards. So you've just got the twist going on at the waist. Keeping the arms in line. So imagine a rod from the fingertips to the other fingertips. The arms stay in place. So keeping the breathing going, we're going to twist faster and with the hips. But if this doesn't feel good, then just stay with the previous version, or even just bring the arms down and have a rest. But if it feels good, we do that faster twist with the hips as well as the upper body. And then bring the arms down. So I'm going to warm the legs up a little bit more. I'm going to swing that left leg forwards and back. Mostly because I just like the feel of the big trousers. So lifting that leg as high as we can. Not getting lazy. And bring the leg down. Onto the other side, we'll start off easy, and then we're taking it as high as you can. We've got the belly button squeezed in, using the arms as we need to. Wobbling all over the place is all good. And bring that leg down. I'm going to go from side to side. See, I just love the swinging pants. And lifting that leg up. And the other side. So it can be just a little movement, or it can really lift the leg. And bring that leg down. So we're going to work on the shoulders, gently rolling them back. Getting rid of all that tension, all those annoying clients. And then roll the shoulders forwards. Place the hands on the shoulders, circle with the elbows. For either just a little movement or out to your full range of motion, whatever feels best today. You should already be feeling the body relaxing. And then roll the shoulders forward. Alright, so bring the arms down. We're going to take the legs nice and wide again. Now we're going to do forward bends. So hands on the hips, inhale, exhale forwards to that halfway point, keeping the back flat, head in line with the spine. And then coming back up. Inhale, exhale forwards. Think about lengthening from the tailbone to the crown of the head. And coming on up. Again, inhale, exhale forward. So bend the knees if you need to. Remember, nothing should hurt. And coming back up. Then we're going to press the palm of the hands into the lower back and add a little back bend. So inhale first, exhale looking up to the sky. Inhale there, exhale forwards to the flat back. And carefully coming back to standing. Again, inhale, exhale, look up, inhale, exhale forwards. Coming back to standing. So do one more. Inhale, exhale, looking up, inhale. Now exhale forwards, either stay in that halfway point or sliding the hands down the leg towards the feet. So we're going to add a twist. If you've never done it before, you might want to watch first and then rewind. But if you can, we're going to bring the right hand to the left foot, bring the left arm up, and then we twist a little further and take that arm around the back. So that upper shoulder is pointing up towards the sky. And then on to the other side. So left hand to the right foot, right arm up. And then twist a little bit more. Take the arm around the back. And we're going to do that again on each side. So right hand to the left foot. And we'll twist, aiming that hand to the opposite thigh if you can. Or just somewhere around the back. And bring the hand down, take it to the other foot, bring the right arm up, and an extra twist, take that hand round the back. And then coming back to the middle, both hands to the same side feet, and just hold. And then we'll bend the knees and carefully roll on up through the spine. So balance pose, we're going to do tree pose. So you can leave the foot on the ankle, the calf, or into the inner thigh. Or for those who can, coming into that half lotus position. I'm not going to even attempt it in these trousers. So bring the hands to the chest. Or we can have the arms out to help with the balance. But if you can, we're going to even bring the arms up towards the sky. Palms together. And we're going to inhale, lengthen the arms up. And then exhale, relax the shoulders. Again, inhale, lengthen the arms up. Exhale, relax the shoulders. One more inhale and exhale. Now keep breathing. And we'll come down. Now we'll do the other side. So we're just doing the one on each side. So bring the foot to wherever you can so you can hold the pose. Remember that knee out to the side. You can always stay with the arms out or the hands to the chest, but if you can, we're bringing the arms up, palms together, arms straight as much as you can. Remember, belly button squeezed in, find that good focus point. And we'll inhale, lengthen the arms up, exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, relax. Inhale and exhale, and keep breathing. And bring the arms down. Okay, so you can either squat or come down to the ground easy. And then when we're down, we're going to come into cobbler's pose. So the soles of the feet together. I'm trying to keep the back straight. So you can keep hold of the ankles, or if you can, we're holding onto the toes. And then just a little movement in the hips. So it should not be painful. And then bring the hands to the ankles, elbows into the thighs, and gently pressing the knees towards the ground. You may not be able to do this at all, so do not worry if you can't. So we're going to little cobbler's pose again, just a little movement in the hips. Holding onto the ankles, elbows into the thighs, pressing down, rolled in the back, dropping the head. Maybe a little rock from side to side if that feels good. And then we're coming up. We're going to take the legs out wide. So just work the legs out gradually to a point you can get to where you can still sit upright so you don't feel like you're leaning back. So heels pressing down into the mat, toes up towards the sky. So you might need a little prop underneath your butt. So we're going to bring the right arm up. We're going to inhale and exhale, lean to the left. So you might not get very far, or you might be able to hold on to those left toes. We'll do the other side. So inhale, bring the left arm up. Exhale, leaning over to wherever you get to. And coming on up, so we'll do that again. So we're going to inhale, exhale, lean into the side. So it might just be a tiny bit, or you might hold on to the toes, bring the elbow to the ground, bring the right arm up, twist and look up to the sky. So remember your limitations for your body. Come on up, other side. So inhale, exhale, maybe just a tiny bit, or bring in the hand to the foot, elbow to the ground, and the other arm over the head. Twist, look up to the sky. Alright, so come in center. We'll do that again. Inhale and exhale. Now, you might want to just turn the body towards the leg, depending on what height you're at. So if you can get into this full pose, then we twist low. If you're high, you just twist high. And we sink down towards the leg. And breathe. So if you're up high, you're just going to have the fingertips in front of the body and walk forwards. Or if you're down low, bring the head down towards the ground in the middle. And then come back to center. So the other side. So you inhale, exhale to the side, and then twist. So depending on what height you're at, whether you keep the body low or if it's up high, you're just working into your pose. Do not get discouraged. So again, either just coming forwards with the body upright, or bringing the head to ground, maybe even holding on to the toes. And carefully coming on up. And we'll do a little more cobbler's pose just to ease off those inner thighs. Now we're going to lie down on our backs, hug the knees into the chest, have a little roll from side to side if that feels good. Doesn't always feel good for everybody. Maybe just squeezing the knees into the chest is good for you. And now we're going to do a little core work after we've brought the head up towards the knee and down. Again, inhale, exhale, head up towards the knee and down. One more inhale, exhale, head up towards the knee, and holding on to the bottom of the feet if you can. Squeezing into that little ball, bring the head down, and we're going to straighten the legs up towards the ceiling. If this does not feel good, then bring the legs down. If it feels okay, then we're going to cross the ankles and see how that feels. So you should be squeezing the belly button in. Now if you want to take it further, we're placing the hands underneath the bottom, crossing the ankles as we lower the legs. And then we gradually bring them back up. So we keep the legs off the ground. Keep crossing as we lift. And then crossing as we lower. So we just lower to the point where we feel we've got to our maximum. And then lift again. So it might not be a huge angle, but just whatever you do to feel challenged but not causing pain. If you want to feel like you're doing some work but it's not too much. So you have a rest whenever you want to by bringing the knees into the chest or lying flat along the mat and maybe stretching the arms back away from the head. Or if you can, we're just going to keep going for a little bit. Now find a breathing pattern. For me, I try and breathe in as I bring the legs up, and then long, slow out breath as I bring the legs down. But it's something you just have to experiment with. But at some point, please breathe. So we're trying to keep the legs straight. If you feel the knees bending, you might be getting tired. If you feel anything in the back, we have a rest. Bring the knees into the chest. And I think that will do for today. I'm just going to stretch out along the mat. So if you've got time, you can stay here for your own little shavasana, your own corpse pose, little relaxation. I, however, am off to a spa. So thank you and have a beautiful day. Merry Christmas.